Alright, hello everybody. I just wanted to show you guys how to hook up a computer amplifier, car amplifier. Got this one off eBay, works really well. Use that and you can hook it up with a computer power supply. I got this from what's it called? Staples for $59, 65 watts. Enough power that you'll need to power, like, you can power all up to 400 watt amp safely. Okay. This huge clump right here of wire, they always say the green next to the red, green next to the black, which is that one and that one, but there's black one there and there and there and there and all that stuff. So it's actually pin 14 and 15. If you don't know where that is, I'll just tell you right now. You just count one. This is the side that always has the teens with the little clippy thing. Anyways, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That end one there is 10. Then you go 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 are the ones that you need to use, which is the green. Oops, sorry. The green and the black right there and there. But yeah, that's how you find it. I just took a paper clip and I just looped it around. It works very well, and I just tape it up after so you don't get shocked or anything. Okay, you have all these extra wires here, but you take the huge, really, really, really long one that has 2 of these and a third one, which is for the floppy disk, and you take, you have, in this clump, this goes here too, and it's all whatever, but you have a yellow, black, which is a yellow ground, 12 volt ground, 5 volts. This 12 volt one you need, and the ground one that you're supposed to use is this one. The ground right beside the yellow one, that is what you use to power up your PSU. To power your amplifier. So you take your 2 wires. I cut them. I apologize for doing all that. I just cut the other 2, the black and red wires, the other 2. I took them and I just cut them off, about to here, because if they touch your PSU or your amplifier, it'll shut off. I cut them and I taped them, both of them, and then I taped around it, so there's no chance of it touching anything. And so I took the other 2, I stripped them, and got ready for this. So now you got your amplifier, 80 watts. That's all I have. You take your yellow wire right here, and you plug it right into your 12 volt, like that. Like that. And you get your screwdriver, and you screw it in. Oh crap, mine came out. Gotta put that back in. Guess it's really hard to do with one hand, but gotta set this down here. So now you take there's your yellow wire, you plug it right into your 12 volt power, and I tightened it up because I just find it very handy. Now you take your ground, which is your black wire, I stripped in it already, and you take it and you plug it right in to your ground. You can tighten that one all the way up too. Now with the excess wire that came off this, I made a loop right here. Stripped and snipped both sides. Stripped and snipped both sides, and that's what you use to turn your amplifier on. You put it in between your ground and your remote. I'll do that right now for you. Okay, you plug it into your ground, turn it all the way up, loosen that off. Sorry, I shouldn't have tightened it all the way, but I just wrap these wires around each other. And I plug it right back in. Okay. Now that is all you need to have hooked up. Your speakers, most amplifiers have things like this, just negative, positive, and all that kind of stuff. But mine is a little bit different. It has a harness that plugs into here, and it's high input and speaker output. On the harness, it tells you exactly what's negative and positive. So right now, I'm just gonna bring my amp over to my cabinet. Whoops. And I'm gonna plug it in and show you that it works very nicely. And I'll be right back. My computer power supply right there. Sorry. Should have thought this better, but okay. So I have my power supply. I just gotta get everything kind of nice so nothing short circuits. Okay. So I got my power supply there. It's off, and my amplifier right there. Okay. So now on the amp, you have your low level and like that's your RCA jacks to plug it in. So I'll show you how to do that right now. I took a splitter that turns a 3.5 millimeter jack that goes in your like iPod or music device, and then I plugged it into there. And so now these are the wires that come off of it. White goes into white, red goes into red. I don't hook my white in because this is a 2-channel amp, and I only ever have 1 channel used on my subwoofer, so that's how I have it hooked up. And now I just gotta get my light here. This is the harness that comes with it, and that just plugs right into the back, like you can see right there, the back. So I just plug it in. That's plugged in, and so now my amp is all hooked up. All I gotta get is my power supply. I got the plug right back here. There it is. I'll plug it in for you right now. See, it's clearly plugged. This is not a scam or anything. Plug that in. Oops. Set that down. See what I'm doing here. Can't get that too good there. Let's plug it all the way in. Make sure. There we go. So that's plugged in. See? It's plugged in. Now I'm just gonna go to the back here and plug in my computer. Plug it into the wall because, yeah, I don't have it plugged in yet. So I got my extension cord. It's grounded for safety issues. And there is my plug coming out of the wall there. Plug coming out of the power supply. So I'm just gonna hook that up. Set the camera down here. I'm plugged in. See, plugged in. Plugged in. Okay. Now I'm going over to my amp right there. It's all hooked up. Just gotta make sure it's all good. Looks fine to me. Now I'm gonna turn on my power supply, and you'll see that it works. So there's a little power light, and there you go. Power's on. Now I'll just take you up here. It's my sub that it's hooked up to. It's a decent sub. Got my iPod here. Turn it down because I have it really high. Just gonna start over the song. Bassatronics, Space I Love You. I don't have it very loud because, yeah. Turn it up a little bit more here. Gotta get up here. Set down my tripod light so you can see it. Turn the volume a bit here. This thing, I don't have it as loud as in my other video. but when this thing's up pretty much full volume, it just is awesome. It's 150 RMS, 450 peak. As you can see, it works, but I have it underpowered because I just don't want anything bad to happen to it. It's a homemade box, and that's how you hook up your computer power supply with a computer power your amplifier with a computer power supply. Bye, guys.